a week or 2 weeks ago or something like that, when I went to Nashville, and y'all saw how black those roads were while we were driving. It was worse than that in Millstadt. Like, they had no street lights over there, so it was pitch black, and we were going off the lights on the front of the car. Driving. He was driving back somewhere through a cornfield. I'm not making this up, you guys. He was driving back somewhere through a cornfield, and I was really like scared because this is my first time hanging out with him. We only knew each other for a week, and yes, we went to school together, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, I told my mother where I was going. Yes, my best friend knew who he was, but I don't know this man. Okay, so yeah, he's driving me back somewhere through a cornfield, and I'm like, ooh. And this was right after, like, the year before. Okay, so this was 2016. This was right the year before in 2015 when everybody was doing that. Hold on, was this 2015 or 2016? Oh my god, this was last year. This was in 2017. My bad, you guys. I've been saying 2016 this whole time. This was 2017, okay? So everything that's happened was in 2017, but the year before in 2016, y'all know that it was that whole thing going around about clowns, and like people was driving like through cornfields and stuff, and then they would stop and like a clown would be there. Like, I swear, this was the place where one of them areas was. I was like, are you fucking dumb? What are you doing? I lie to y'all not, there's a farm on this side, and it's one of them sketch ass farms. Like, it was really sketchy. No lights, just that one like little eerie light in front of the house. It was one of those, and then he had that was it. Like, he had his little pickup truck in the driveway, whoever lived there. It was a big, huge, creepy farm. That was it, just that one little light. No other lights over there. And then there was one light from a car that was driving past us while we were driving there, and they slowed down, I guess, trying to see who was in the car. And I guess they were trying to like look to see who was in the car. But yeah, y'all, as soon as we passed up that creepy farmer house, he pulled, like, what is this? He pulled a right. He pulled to the right and parked the car right in front of the middle of the cornfield. So like, there was a lane in the middle of the cornfield. There was a huge patch of cornfield over here and a huge patch of cornfield over here. We were parked right in the middle. A lot of y'all not. The door behind me I locked the passenger door, then I locked the door behind me on the passenger side. And I'm like, fuck no. I'm like, what are you stopping this car for? Straight like that. I'm like, why are you stopping the car? He's like, I'm sorry, but I just feel like I need to smoke right now. Can I smoke? And that ain't my problem. I'm sorry to be petty, but I didn't tell you to get addicted to cigarettes. So you gonna start this car back up and take me to my destination, or take us to a gas station with lights and people, or I'm going to call the cops. And let me tell y'all another thing. Yes, I was threatening people to call the cops, but let me tell y'all something. My phone was on 10%, and I hate situations like that. On top of that, y'all, it was an iPhone. Y'all know them things die fast. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I was so mad. And then on top of that, my best friend was blowing my phone up because I was supposed to meet up with both of my best friends. It was supposed to be one of my girl best friends and then one of my guy best friends. We were all supposed to hang out that night after I got back from hanging out with him. So it was just like, you're messing with my time. People are waiting on me, and then you're doing what... It was just annoying. So anyway, this fool said, oh, get out the car with me. Like, get out the car with me and, like, stay out here while I smoke. And I'm going to just tell y'all, the way he was parked, like, okay, this is the car, right? It was a ditch right here. So if I slipped the wrong way while getting out the car, like walking around the perimeter of the car, I would have fell in that ditch. And I'm like, I'm getting out this car to go stay next to him only because I don't want to be in this car by myself in this creepy ass cornfield. So I got out the car And I stood right behind him, y'all. Had him by his wrist. I'm not kidding. Think you finna leave me out here? I think the fuck not. So we stood there. He's smoking his little Black and Mild. And then he tried to kiss me. You bold. You bold today, okay? He was bold, y'all. He tried to kiss me with that Black and Mild crap. So when he kissed my mouth, I I made this face right here just like this. He was like, what? And I'm like, are you done smoking? Like, he was like, yeah. He was like, well, let's just sit here and look at the stars. I don't know how many times I have been told to sit in the backseat of somebody's car to look at the stars, and that is not what happened. Okay, so we get he was like, let's just sit in the back seat. Bitch, I didn't give a fuck where we was sitting. I want to get in that car and lock the doors. So I get in the back seat, I closed the door, I locked it as soon as I got in, and I made sure I locked the other door. He got in, and he's just sitting there breathing in my face all heavy, and I'm like, I'm never going out with him again. Like, y'all ever just sit there and be like thinking about how you're never gonna hang out with somebody again? That's exactly what I was doing. I'm like, when I leave here, I'm never hanging out with him again. I'm never speaking to him again. He's so fucking weird. Like, he's annoying as hell. I'm never doing this again. And then he proceeds to try to like fondle with my hand, like trying to hold my hands and stuff like that. So he's fondling with my hand, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then he puts his hand on my leg, and I'm like, what are you doing? And then he was like, I'm not doing too much, am I? Can I kiss you? And I was like, dude, like, I thought we were looking at the stars. Like, I thought we were looking at the stars, okay? And he was like, no, we are. I'm like, okay, like, so he gets up and tries to kiss me. Okay, so now he's kissing me on my cheek. Then he tries to kiss me in my mouth again. And I'm kind of like, I just want you to take me home. So I said, just like this, y'all, I'm smart sometimes. I'm quick on my feet. So when he tries to kiss me in my mouth, I'm like, we should go get some food because I'm hungry. Everybody knows I don't eat in front of guys. You know, they make me nervous, so I don't eat in front of them because I don't need you to see how sloppy I eat, okay? So I'm like, we should go get some food. I'm hungry. And he's like, where do you want to go? And I'm like, Taco Bell. Or just get me the hell out of here. Thanks. So he's like, oh yeah, we can get food in a second. Let me just smoke this last one. You smoked a whole pack when we got out of the gas station. You just smoked a whole nother pack when we got here. Now you want to smoke one more? Dude, like, you're addicted, almost like a crackhead. So I'm like, dude, can you come on? I didn't even want to get back out the car. I climbed to the front seat from the back seat. Oh, before we finished that, he tried to make a move, okay? So he was kissing me and stuff, and I'm like, let's go get some food. He was like, yeah, in a second. He tried to kiss me again, okay? Then he proceeds to put his hands in my belt loops, like his fingers in my belt loops. I said, excuse and the fuck me. And he said, oh, I was just going. Mother, I really hope you're not watching this. I really do. But yes, y'all, he was trying to go down, okay? And I said, no. He said, oh, I'm sorry. And I'm like, I don't know you like that. Like, did I miss the memo that we go together or something? Like, I just met you. What is wrong with you? That's another reason why I didn't want him kissing me. Because if you could have did that and we just met, who knows who else you do that stuff with? Like, that's disgusting. And some of these bras don't care. You know? So he was like, oh, I'm sorry. He was like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. So he kept apologizing profusely. And then he was like, we're good, right? And I'm like, yeah. So then he got out, smoked. And then I climbed to the front seat from the back seat. And he got back in the car. And he was like, we're good, right? And I was like, yeah. So then we're driving, and he was like we're cool, right? I'm like, okay, obviously you've done this before and somebody told on you, or you got in trouble with the law, or something had to have happened for you to keep asking me if we're cool after you tried to try something and didn't have my permission to try it, okay? So I'm like, hey, look, I don't know what type of chick she used to dealing with. I just said we're cool. I told you no, you stopped. That's good enough for me. So he was like, okay, because girls lie. I'm like, I know, because somebody lied on my brother before. I'm like, I know. I'm not one of them chicks. So he was like, okay. So we end up driving to Taco Bell, and he didn't have no money, y'all. So he was like, well, you could just get something because I don't have any money. So I'm like, that's another thing. Why in the hell are you asking girls out and you don't have any money? And I'm not saying dates and stuff are all about money, because it would have been cool just sitting and chilling in the car, but you didn't even want to do that. You were trying to make a move. So you're not even about what you say you're about, and then you ain't got no money. So what type of dude are you? So we get to Taco Bell, and I'm like, well, you can order something, I'll pay for it. Right? Oh, really? I can order something? You can't tell these dudes nothing these days. Like, they don't even care about being grimy anymore. He is looking at the menu like this. Okay, I think I want that and that and that, and then I think I want that and that and that. You are bold to order all that stuff. So he ordered like 2 tacos, a burrito, like the little cinnamon twist things, and a freezer, like the little drinks. I'm like, no, the fuck he didn't. So I ordered the same thing every time I go to Taco Bell. I get the quesadilla, the little cinnamon bun twist, and I get a freezer. And then I pay for it. And then the girl gets to the window, and she's flirting with him. I swear, I'm not making this up, y'all. We pull up to the window, the next window, and she's like, oh, you need any sauce in your bag? And he was like, I think mild is cool. And he was like, oh, you like mild sauce? Like, she's flirting with him at the window, and I'm like, oh, am I invisible? Like, she don't see me right here? I said, hey, can you put mild and regular hot in the bag? Thank you. And she was like, oh. I was like, girl, you bold. So, we ended up, like, getting our food. And then, like I said, Mother's Day was the next day, because this was on a Saturday. So, Mother's Day was on Sunday. And, I'm like, I need to go to not Mother's Day. I need to go to Walmart to get the rest of the stuff for my mom's Mother's Day gift, right? So, he was like, okay. Because I think I bought her, I had already bought her some stuff online. It was a set, like what's them things called? Lotion, like the Bath and Body Works sets and stuff like that. The lotion, perfume, and body wash stuff. I bought her a set like that, and because she likes that type of stuff. She likes smell goods. That's what she calls them. So only thing I was needing to buy was some like little miscellaneous stuff to put in the bag, which was, I bought her like $40 worth of chocolate, y'all. I swear to God, $40 worth of chocolate, some balloons, a teddy bear, a card, and something else. And when we were walking around in Walmart, I'm black and Neapolitan's white, so yeah, people were staring at us. I'm used to that. I like interracial dating. I think it's pretty cool. I just don't have a problem with it if it's for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? If you're not trying to dog your race, then I'm cool with interracial dating. So I'm used to people staring whenever I'm out with a guy that's not my race. I don't really care. He obviously was offended by it, because there was this guy working in Walmart. It was a really like big guy. He had dreads. He was dark skinned. He was really cute. And I'm walking next to him, right? Now, I don't owe you any loyalty because you're not my boyfriend, but I'm not disrespectful either. So I wasn't sitting here flirting with this guy. He spoke to us because he works there. He was like, hey, how y'all doing today? I'm like, we're good. And I kept moving. The guy, when we walked past, by the way, Neapolitan was walking like a little bit behind me. So like he was back here, but I'm up here like this. And when I had walked past him, the guy that was asking us how we were doing was staring at my butt. And then Neapolitan sped up to walk next to me, and his face was a beet red, right? And I'm like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, I didn't like the way he was looking at you. It's not just me. It's not just because I'm cute. It's pretty much any girl. Like, if you're going to be with a girl, other guys are going to stare at females. They're going to. You should take it as a compliment that you have a cute girl. Why are you getting offended that somebody else is staring at me? Anyway, y'all, he was trying to pick stuff up. Didn't you just say that you didn't have no money? He was in the store trying to pick stuff up. Ooh, I think I'm gonna get this. I think I'm gonna get this. I'm like, one of two things is going on here. Either you just finagled me out of some money because you didn't want to pay for your food, or you think I'm finna pay for the stuff that you're picking up, and wrong, you know? So, yeah, I'm looking at him like, I don't know what you think this is, okay? So we go to self-checkout, and then I'm walking out of Walmart, and one of my friends, I'm not gonna say her name, but I love her, she's so sweet, was sitting on the bench. Her and her sister was there getting stuff for their mama for Mother's Day too. And I seen both of them. I'm like, hey girls, like, what y'all doing? And of course we went to school together. And they looked at me and they looked at him and they said, girl, what are you doing? And I was like, it's not that. She said, that's what it looks like. I said, it is not. Trust me, it is not. So she was like, So we get back to, oh, by the way, before we even got into Walmart, he was arguing with me about coming inside. He was like, do you want me to go in with you? I said, you can if you want to. He was like, I mean, it's a yes or a no. Like, do you want me to come in with you or not? Bitch, it's my money. So you can come in or you don't have to come in. I really could give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we ended up coming back to the car, and he's sitting there eating his food like I don't have nowhere to be. I'm like, can you take me back to where I'm supposed to be at? And he's like, oh yeah, let me just finish this taco. Okay. All right. Okay. So anyway, y'all, we end up getting back to my best friend's house. We pull up. I get out the car. And my best friend obviously went up to the car to say something to him. And as they're talking, and she's like, all right, she goes back up to talk to my guy best friend because he's already at her house. And he is talking cash shit. Like, oh, this is what you're doing. Like, this is what you're doing. You're talking to white guys. And I get out the car to hug him to say goodbye. He kissed me in my mouth. Ooh, I was so upset, y'all. And I did not hear the end of that. My guy friend, we gonna call him Bobblehead because he got a bobblehead. He was like, did you just kiss him? And I said, no, he just kissed me. And he was like, you know, I never thought it'd be you. I never thought it'd be you. I don't even know what the hell that means, but I always get judged for dating outside my race. But I like all races. I don't care. I mainly like black men, obviously. But, I mean, I don't know. That whole date was weird. It was creepy. He was a freaking weirdo. Get it together. So, yes, y'all. After that, I was super, like, didn't want to mess with him. And then every time he would call my phone, he would talk the entire time. I'm talking about the longest time we was ever on the phone was 15 hours. He talked the entire 15 hours, and I was just like, yep, okay, ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Finally, he texted me one day like, oh, I don't think we should be together anymore. What's a nice way I can say this? I don't remember sweetie, I don't remember us ever becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. I remember jokingly saying, that's my man, but I never ever, 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 ever remember us dating. Incorrect. But I hope the statement was worth it, because it was wrong. So, yeah. He was like, I think we should stop seeing each other. I think we should break up. And I'm just like, my mind was so blown that he even said it. I just didn't text back because I couldn't believe it. And then literally the next day he was with a different girl, calling her his girlfriend. I lied to y'all not. I lied to y'all not. And no, he wasn't messing with her the whole time. He's that type of dude that can't seem to be dependent without a relationship. He's also the type of dude that falls in love with everybody. So, y'all, after that, I deleted him off all my social media because he is so freaking weird. And he was still on mine. So, he was still watching my Instagram. He was still messaging me on Facebook because he re-added me on Facebook, tried to message me on there. Child. But anyway, y'all, if you like this story, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, y'all. Go ahead, like my video. Make sure you subscribe, because some of y'all be watching my videos and y'all ain't subscribed. So make sure you like, subscribe, share. Make sure you leave me a comment in the comment section below. I'm gonna put my social media in my description box to make sure you follow me on Instagram. What else? I can't really think of anything else, but get into this look. I'm giving you Halloween vibes. I'm giving you Vogue. I'm giving you Addams Family. Yes. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, obviously you like me, so just go ahead and subscribe. Again, make sure you like, share, comments, and I'll see you in my next one.